Today I'm going to be refinishing some of the keys on this Corona Standard. What you're going to need is some sandpaper, 1500 grit, and you're going to be wet sanding with this. I need a little bit of Meguiar's polish or mirror glaze, and of course we have the keys. And so far I've gotten up to the letter A here, and you can tell the difference between the S and the A. How clean that is around the edges, and how dirty the A is. First step is definitely just going to be to get the wet sand and clean off the key. And what you're basically doing is cutting down into the first clear coat on here and polishing up the metal around it. Now you might notice after you do it, it's not much brighter than it was before, and if anything it might be even a little bit duller. Don't get too worried, or it's not a big deal, because when we do the next step, that's when it's really going to brighten up and you're going to notice it. So now all of the keys have been sanded down, and like I said, it just takes the top layer off and kind of dulls it, but you're cutting into the old clear coat and all the dirt, grime, and fingerprints that were in the keys and have built up for years and years. You're allowing this finish to come back to the surface. And now I'm going to use my Meguiar's mirror glaze, and just a tiny dot is going to do it, basically. That's a little bit too much, but I'll show you what it looks like in just a second. The letters Z, X, and C have been completely polished now. You can see from the reflection and the glare off of them in comparison to the other letters that doing it this way is going to add a high shine to it and pretty much just have them looking just like new by the time you're finished. It's tedious, it takes a long time, but really looks good when everything's said and done. Could take an hour or two, but the work is really worth it.